Hey everyone, FPS Chazla here. Welcome back to Let's Play Dangerous Waters with Reinforce Alert. We're doing the Typhoon campaign and we're still in this Belling the Cat mission. And to try and help us get through it, I brought in a second brain to help me crack through these issues. We got Tamborello here. Ben, hey, how's it going, man?
Y'all know me.
Yes, we do. So we are about to get into the philosophical question of great importance. What are we doing in this mission?
I asked him, because we all been sitting there watching him play it, and I have no idea what he's doing.
I don't either. The the mission objective says there's something about detecting a second typhoon, which I feel like I may have done with Track Sierra 18 here. Oh, did you hear that? Oh no, sorry, you wouldn't hear it. Damn it, you don't have any
No,
audio.
I don't have any audio.
I could have sworn I just heard a very high-pitched active tonal, like analogous to a buoy or something, but I'm not sure. But if this is the typhoon that I was supposed to detect, you would have gotten that objective just by like marking it the first time. It doesn't really discriminate beyond that. So I don't know. I think this mission started at 1300 locals, so it's been like 4 hours now or something in the
And you
game.
really never moved from that area, right? You
Yeah,
just
I mean,
kind
I
of.
started out here and I've kind of worked my way back. Had my fun plotting these frickin' fathoms or whatever.
I have always had difficulty with Bill Nichols' stuff. I've kind of shied away from it because there's just so much going on. I mean, and I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
I kind of
if he's
understand.
out there, I don't mean to offend him, but
No, no, no. I
not
mean,
really.
I get that at first. When you first get into them, they seem to have this like. I'm not saying they don't, but you get this. They have a great build quality, and there's like all this stuff going on. It just seems like quality, quality. But sometimes they seem a little convoluted.
Yeah, a
uh,
little lot going on,
First
you know.
salvo definitely seemed convoluted in certain
Yeah, it did.
roles, especially when you're playing as a 688I in that mission. It seemed kind of convoluted.
And that they had a kilo in that too, right?
Yeah, and that was a very tricky role as well, just because in Luami, the Luami kilo is pretty much the stock kilo. It doesn't have a very good loadout of weapons, but in RA they gave it pretty good weapons. Um, so that was pretty convoluted. Whereas like the P3 or something had like a pretty good mission in that.
So we're about how long into the video after we've asked the question, and you pretty much still never even answered it yet.
What are we
What the
doing?
hell are
Yeah,
you
I
doing?
don't know what we're doing. I mean, I've been trying to make a point of not looking at mission objectives. Maybe we should just do it at this point, because I went up to radio depth last time and didn't get shit. In fact, it sent me a new message that I'd already received. It just gave me this
Candy Graham, Mommy
family
Graham.
family
Yeah.
gram again, which I got at the beginning, and now it seems to have like disappeared again. I don't know. When's our floating wire is getting repaired very shortly? I think it will be repaired in this video. Floating wire, 136 minutes from 1546. So that's no, we still got some time on that. That's not going to be done till like 1800, I think.
I'm not trying to slow your roll or nothing.
No, no. I mean, I want
Light
to.
up. I'm just trying to get a sense on what's going. You brought me in to be a help. The only way I can be a help is to try to figure out what the heck's going on. Because
Yeah,
I would know if I was doing this mission. Okay, what am I gonna do? Are you gonna root around in that disputed area, and that's where you got hit, right?
yeah. And I have seemingly managed to evade the air assets ever since that typhoon launched at me, and then a helo supposedly dropped some torch pretty far away. But I've seemed to have dodged them pretty well after that point. Whether they've run out of ammo or they've given up or they don't patrol out here, I don't know. But yeah, someone
What are the
bopped.
ages? What are the ages on those contacts?
I've been noticing that the ages have been kind of bugging up in this video because I have trackers on these dudes, but it's giving me not 00 ages, which is odd.
Yeah,
Um,
that's all of your trackers are stale. But you have track. Is that? I mean, what is Kilo and
So I mean, I do tracker
yeah?
review. It comes up with Master 6, comes up with Master
Wow.
4. Sierra 18 is there faintly.
Yeah, you should be getting update.
I think I am getting updates, but I think the tracker just isn't staying up to date on the solution out there for whatever reason.
Well, see, that's that's my best friend right there. That
Yeah,
age.
I mean it is usually, but it seems to have been mucking up in this episode, and I'm not sure why. Okay, we're looking at the mission status here.
This is on you, man.
Okay. Maintain weapons tight. Yeah, that's not going to be done until you finish the mission. Um, Monitor the exercise complete. Detect boomer complete. Complete mission incomplete. Maintain stealth incomplete. And trail the second typhoon. Now this was not here originally. This got added, but nothing of my radio says that has been added at this point. So I'm not sure what to make of that. So
Well,
I know there's a second typhoon just from like mission status peaking.
well, hopefully maintaining stealth isn't critical to the mission because you've already blown that up.
Yeah, I mean it is under non-critical, but we have 31% complete so far, or whatever, after 5 hours.
Wow.
Ugh.
Wow. Eeh, eeh.
I'm not sure.
And Nichols is just kind of like disappeared, right? Nobody knows where he's at.
Yeah, I mean,
Witness protection program or something.
you would think this like trail second typhoon would be like and detect boomer. You think these would be critical objectives? Like, am I just going for X amount of time until he says, "Hey, you're all good"? Like, withdrawal. Like, you would think these would be critical objectives.
Well, yeah. It kind of seems backwards now that you talk about why is being weapons tight a critical goal,
It almost seems like these should all be flipped.
right?
I'm
Yeah.
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
very,
yeah. As a matter of fact, yeah.
I'm very confused. Now, this is the RA version of the mission, so I don't want to knock on my buds at RA, but who knows what they modified in this mission.
I've told you I've never been, a lot of these because we found that when we started converting subcommand missions. Remember all the inconsistencies and data stuff that wasn't found, and I know they probably went and replaced all that stuff and whatever. And I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that Sakhalin Strait one, that was the I think that was straight from Subcommand that it had those bugs in it that we found.
Yep.
I haven't played the reinforced alert version. And I think there is one. I think they I think they remade like all the Subcommand missions in RA in that scenarios folder, but you have to like it's one of those things where you got to go in manually and back them out so you can actually play them. Otherwise, they're in like some subfolder.
I'm not feeling it.
But yeah, otherwise, what's going on in this mission? I don't know.
From the moment you started it, I didn't know what the deal was, and you said that you a boat came out and then it went back in, and I was like, well, why the hell would it do that? That's kind of silly.
Yeah, the typhoon that launched these ballistic missiles and supposedly like almost killed me. Then just turned. And that's Sierra 6 here. That's who that is. Is this typhoon that's supposedly going back in? Is Sierra 6 here?
Because I got to tell you, monitoring the exercise to me is the ball game.
Yeah, that's it.
For me, that's you did that. Hey, attaboy and accolades, man.
Someone commenting on my videos has said they read this book and then said they proceeded to throw it against the wall, and maybe I know why at this point.
What, they threw the book against the wall?
Yeah, he said there was like some weird, one of the plot twist was some weird mole on an American boat or something like that. At this point, I'm like kind of hoping this first mission is just kind of like a dud, and the next two are good because I think the next two missions involve like hunting one of these typhoons or something like that. But yeah, I mean, I'm not terribly clear what the objective of this mission is. So your orders are to conduct an all-sensor surveillance of the Northern Fleet operations.
Done.
Identify all participating warships and submarines. Additionally, should any Russian SSBNs depart for patrol, you have standing orders to trail them until otherwise directed. So that one SSBN came out and went back in, and there seemingly is another one, or what I would like to think is another one. Oh, the age updated. Another one that is seemingly coming out of Zapadnaya Litsa and heading out now. But at this rate, it's a question of waiting for him to get up here, which is going to take like 2 hours to do.
Well, I don't know why those. See, mine constantly update.
Yeah, it should constantly update.
I don't know what's up with that.
If you have a track, these ones should be constantly updated because they have active intercept as a source, and those are coming in like bejesus, like every single like 4 seconds or something.
There is a time when you track stuff, you get the maximum enough, and you have. I mean, they won't track anymore. They won't update, so I just delete them and start over.
Yeah.
I've had to do that. Because I guess they just run out of trackers. We're done. System overload. But see, this is what I don't understand. What the heck you're doing?
Yeah, I don't understand either. This guy,
this little acrobats with this little pointer, dude. I never get this.
This guy was doing this, and then we got ourselves a course change here. I changed course, but that was a while ago. And then there's another thing up here. But then this one also has less of a frequency. So these earlier ones, there's tons of frickin' dots. That's all these frickin' pings he was putting out.
Yeah.
But these later bearings are nothing but towed.
Right.
Which leads me to believe that he is facing away from me, so I'm not hearing his pings anymore.
See, that's your expertise that you have over me. I would not be able to...
Where are those pings just coming from?
I would not be able to decipher that like that.
Master
oh,
4.
He must be going away from me. Okay, whatever. Dude, I don't know.
15,000. Maybe something like that. I don't know.
See, when you do that, you say that a lot. See, something like that, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, I guess I'm always kind of going on the inkling that more data in future time will yield better results.
Yeah, like a snapshot torpedo coming your way.
It's like, oh, what's it doing? Maybe something like that. We'll see we'll see how the situation develops. So yeah, nothing on the spherical, just some veils. Some veils. Nothing on the toad either besides whale broadband tracks. So everyone's pretty far out. No one's close. Besides potential Helix or May. Sons of bitches. Where's Sierra 18 at? Let's see. So this is decently strong. Well, not. It's stronger than it was. It's getting brighter ever so slightly.
Yeah.
It's a solid shade of green.
Oh, there you go.
I thought I was seeing a second frequency here earlier, but it could have been overlapping with another track. See, this Grisha and this supposedly returning Typhoon, all these things are all kind of on the same bearing here. That's kind of hard to distinguish. 18, this guy's got pretty constant track stuff going on.
All right, well, let me break it down to you like this. What are you doing right at this second?
Waiting. I'm about to turn around, I think, actually, to try and get some... So right now we got the lag course going on. Might turn around and switch it up to lead and see what the solution does. You're
kind of out of position, if you ask me. You're kind of away from things. Well, no, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm worried. There's a balancing act between being out of position and then being shot with depth charges. So I'm trying to, I don't know, I guess play it safe. I might head something like southeast here.
Yeah. I would skirt that line.
1, 6, 8.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, we'll head southeast here and head kind of back in towards this. Maybe even I should go something like that. Try and get there as soon as... Nah, it's fine. We'll just go like this, I think. Just straight down this way.
I mean, because how you're pretty far away from what your contacts are now. That may be why you. I don't know. I mean, how far is that? That's a good 10 nautical miles right there from Mike 6, right? Maybe.
Yeah, and if I don't know, you think I'm picking up a typhoon at 20 nautical miles at 8 knots?
No, never. Not there.
No.
I wouldn't suspect that. And even the ones closer, those surface contacts have probably got to be getting, that's 20,000 yards right there.
Yeah, I mean those are Grecia's though. I'm not sure how much they've made those quiet or anything like that. Just patrol corvettes.
I mean, for sure active sonar, but
Yeah, which we are getting. We are getting pings from them.
are you okay? Remember, I can't. Okay, yeah, I can't hear nothing. So
Just from Master 4, I think, not from Master 6. I think.
yeah, see, Master 6 has got to be getting to your acoustical range. Would it give me an R on that? Put the cursor and then hit R. Put the cursor on you and then hit R. No, on you.
It was the same
Oh, okay.
thing.
I guess it didn't
11
matter.
nautical miles, yeah.
You can just hit R. You can when you do that. Yeah, from any point you can just hit R.
Oh, really? I did not know
Yeah.
that. That's
Oh
nice. 10 nautical miles.
yeah. That's. Uh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean,
I don't know, man. I've ships are sometimes, man. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, dude.
yeah, I'm basing that off old data because I'm not seeing anyone on the broadband at this point. I'm kind of going on the fact that I saw them doing 8 knots earlier. I'm kind of assuming they're still doing 8 knots. And I'm going on the fact that this typhoon was supposedly doing 8 knots, or it was doing 8 knots earlier, and I'm assuming that it and its supposed brethren are doing 8 knots as well. So
Well, I doubt
those are my assumptions.
39,000 yards. That would be hmm, okay.
Let's here. Let's add noise submarine. So typhoon. Let's say worst case it's an improve, so it's quieter. At 8 knots, it's doing 71 here. That is equivalent to me going, 17 at like 25, 22 knots here. So I mean, I don't know. That seems decently plausible that I could be picking them up this far away. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Especially on the TB-24. I don't know.
Yeah.
What about... Was I looking at CR6 or just here? CR6. So we might already be getting some funky data on that. See, the problem is I've been doing constant course. He's been doing constant course this whole time. So look, it's like perfect parallel. There's like no contrast to it. So it's like basically impossible to tell what the solution is doing at this point.
Wait, help me out. What do you mean by that?
So as I move up here, all these LOBs are parallel. So that means the bearing never changes as I'm driving through the water. It has no bearing rate. So like at this 8 knot solution, like you can see the dot stack up there. Pretty much everything is like lining up for a possible solution. It shows no differentiation, so there's no way to tell what he's actually doing with this course here or whatever. What his range actually is. You could get a sense of his course potentially, but just this is a very unique situation that I can't recall the last time I've seen with lines of bearing that are that parallel.
See, I would think that would be perfect to have those dots stacked up like that. I thought that's
Yeah.
what you want.
You would, but then as you slide this along, it looks the same everywhere just about. There's no differentiation between it.
Oh.
So you can't tell what the range actually is here in this situation.
See, I can't do. I see. I can't. No, man. So theoretically, he could be right on top of you.
Yeah. Based on that, we don't have enough. There are too many unknown variables still based on that. See, I don't know if like I don't want to act like I'm the best TMA person in the world, but if my
Just act like it.
if my intuition on this is basically from the fact that I've been playing this game for frickin' years, or that I have like, since I'm an engineer and like I know like some basic math, I know some pretty what the normal person would say is some substantial mathematical knowledge, that combined with like my spatial understanding gives me a jump start on most people as to how to interpret TMA the best. I don't know. Or how to better interpret TMA is what I should probably say.
Well, that's why you dig on it. That's because that's like puzzles you can solve and you can do your thing like that.
Mm-hmm.
No. You can get bogged down in all that. No. Meanwhile, I'm dropping torpedoes on people's head.
Yeah. For me, I feel like, I guess something I kind of picture as me being like, the British aristocrat going out on the hunt or whatever. Like, yes, let me see how this works out.
Yeah. That's fine though. I mean, that's the beauty about this game. I was telling the guys that you can tailor it and play it the way you want and still get enjoyment out of it.
Okay, so we've come about, steadied on course almost 2 minutes ago. Toad is straightening out just about there. And we're going to be getting ourselves some new data. So you can see the old wonky Toad data going on right there.
That's your turn, eh?
Yeah, same thing with CR18 here as well. Master 4. Ooh, hello. This may need to have been updated a while ago.
See, if I end up having to do this, I'm going to kill you, dude.
You got to do TMA.
I don't want to do this, dude, but it looks cool. It does.
Ooh, that's a big change from what we were seeing before, potentially.
Sure.
But based on the dots curving around, I'm kind of thinking that, assuming this speed is correct, well, it could also be doing, well... See,
this is where I'm having problems. It's like, okay, it could be doing this, it could be doing that. Which one?
Mental fumbling.
There should be some probability here to tell you, just like maybe solving an ambiguity here, right? Come on.
Yeah, that's why I'm changing course, Always get different bearing rates.
Oh, okay.
Varying the bearing rate is pretty much the one thing you have to be able to try and narrow down the range of solutions, basically. And this guy has a decent range of solutions right now, but as we get some more LOBs in over the next 5 to 10 minutes, all will be revealed.
How long are you running on this video?
We're at 22 minutes.
Okay.
So we can stop here and then move on to the next video here.
You're doing another one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll break it up. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. As always, good hunting.